Hey guys, what's up? Rick here from Tag Team Gaming, bringing you the series finale of the Arsenal career mode. And what a way to kick off the episode, because we have Tottenham in the FA Cup, obviously at Wembley, and we're going up against our North London rivals, Tottenham, here in this game. Dembele, you can see all of our lineup here, a really weird formation that I'm playing, but it's been working out the last few episodes, obviously making it to the Champions League final, and we will also have the last game in the Premier League in this episode, and Tottenham do kick off the FA Cup final here, and the first chance of the game does fall to Arsenal in the 22nd minute. Marco Reus is put through on goal, he has a bang, and off the crossbar, it goes into the goal. 23rd minute, 1-0, Marco Reus just absolutely making a great goal there. You can see what a pass here from, I believe that's Neymar, and the ball comes off the crossbar, and what a goal it was. You can see the replay yet again here. It's a bar down, and what a goal. Any higher and it probably wouldn't have gone in. Marco Reus placing it so well there. Now Tottenham do kick off yet again here. Alderweireld making a few good passes here, finding Danny Rose, who finds Harry Kane, and then Harry Kane does pick up the ball here yet again, and he has a smack it goal, and right off kickoff they do score. 27th minute, and it makes it 1-1 here at Wembley in the FA Cup final. And what a good strike here by Harry Kane, finding the top left corner of our goal. Now in the second half here, Dembele finds Eric Lamela, who finds Townsend, back to Dembele. Dembele finds Townsend yet again here in the 66th minute, crosses it in, and Czech coming up with a good save off of Eric Lamela's header. Now Tottenham with another chance here in the 69th minute. Koscielny trying to close down, but it finds Harry Kane, who has a good shot at goal, but nothing comes of the chance. Now Neymar does a fake Rabona here and turns his man yet again and gets past another few players here, and he breaks the defender's ankle and eventually gets fouled on the outside of the box. 77th minute. Can Neymar step up? No, but it's laid off to him, and he kind of finesses it with the outside of his right foot, and it goes in. 2-1. 77th minute. Neymar putting it in for us, putting us back in the lead. 2-1, and what a great goal. I believe that's called a TREBLE, if I'm not mistaken. But Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang then tries to play over. I believe that's Neymar yet again, now playing left wing for us. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang then gets the ball back, tries to pass it off, but it comes back to Walker. They cross it in, and I believe that's Townsend who finds the header here. And yes, I think that's Townsend, I'm not too sure. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang making a very bad mistake there, and I think that's actually Carrillo who makes good of the chance. Now Neymar is fouled, 88th minute in in the final, obviously, and we do pick up a penalty. It's inside the box here. Alderweireld giving it up to our captain Neymar, and Neymar steps up for the penalty, and he decides to chip it down the middle, and Michel Form actually stays down the middle and saves it. I was just playing too cocky there. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us, because Wimmer passes it in, or crosses it in yet again towards the Tottenham striker, but Tottenham do find the ball here yet again, and Danny Rose puts it in against Arsenal, just as he did on his debut, I think, for Tottenham. And now Marco Reus having a shot at goal, making it 3-3. Obviously, Marco Reus in the last episode could have sealed the game off for us against Bayern Munich, but he did chip it down the middle, so that's two chip goals that were saved. But that is 3-3 at the end of extra time. Obviously, now we're going down to penalties, and Marco Reus, obviously not having the best of penalties so far in the last few games, he steps up and slots it into the top left, and Michel Vorm couldn't even get a hand onto it, even though he dived the same way. Now Andros Townsend steps up for the penalty and hits the crossbar, so that's 1-0 to us in the penalty shootout so far. Alexander Lacazette now stepping up, and he slots it top right. Two clinical penalty takers for us in the first 2 minutes. Now Emmanuel Adebayor is stepping up, and I did not want him to save or to score the penalty here, so we stay down the middle, but he does go to the right. Now Neymar, obviously missing a penalty in this game, does step step up, and he does score his penalty. That makes it 3-1 to us. Obviously, they need to shoot another penalty, but that Harry Kane does make it 3-2, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang sees we're 3-2 up, and he chips it down the middle, and it goes over the bar. That's 3 chip penalties that we've tried in the last few episodes, and all of them have missed, and I think we've only tried 3 in this series. But then Carrillo tries a chip penalty down the middle, and it goes over the bar, and that makes it 3-2 to Arsenal. So if Alexis Sanchez scores this penalty, then we go through, and he misses. He hits the crossbar. Now, it's all down to Czech here. If they score, they're back in it, and then we're tied on penalties, and Czech doesn't come up with the save, and Mason puts it in. Now, Mesut Ozil could be the hero here. He could keep us in the game. Mesut Ozil does put it to the same way the keeper dives, but he puts it in nonetheless. Now, Dembele steps up. Czech could be the hero here, and he is not. Dembele does score the penalty. Antoine Griezmann has to score this for us to stay in, and he does. Michel Vorm almost putting a hand onto it, but if Czech scores this against Kyle Walker, their right back, then they will, in fact, be knocked out of the shootout, and Kyle Walker does hit the post here, and Czech comes up, and he's the hero for us, even though Kyle Walker does hit the post here, and that's why we do go through, and that's why we win the FA Cup final. Obviously a very controversial win because we missed a chip penalty, we missed another chip penalty in the shootout, but nonetheless we do win the game. Arsenal picking up the title win here, and Neymar, the captain, coming up and lifting the FA Cup trophy here, and the fans are going crazy. This could be our first trophy out of the 3 that we will be playing in today. Obviously we have won the league, so we will actually be celebrating the title in the next episode, or sorry, in the next game, because it's already confirmed for us. We have won the league, and this is just adding to our silverware here. And in the last game of the Premier League season, we come up against Stoke City, obviously a big rival for Arsenal because of our history with them and all their dirty play against us. Now Marko Arnautovic finds Diouf, who has a volley at goal, and what a goal it was. I'm only going to show the goals in this game, and there is only one, so we just go straight onto the title the title celebrations here. Even though we did win 1-0, it seems like it's kind of a common occurrence for us to lose the final game of the season when we've secured the title. And Arsenal, or Neymar, coming up to the podium yet again to celebrate our title win and lift the Premier League trophy. Now, I want to talk about the journey. Are you guys hyped for it? Because next year, if you guys didn't already know, there will be a kind of story mode where you'll start off as Alex Hunter, and you'll start off in a Premier League team, and you'll have to come up in the ranks and play for your team, go out on loan. It's pretty much a My Player, but with cutscenes and stories and rivals, and it'll be amazing. And now we come up in the Champions League final up against Juventus here, and they've knocked out some big teams on their way up to the final, and so have we, because we knocked out obviously Bayern Munich in the last episode and Bayer Leverkusen. Now this is our lineup for today, switching back to a 4-back, and just because we can't afford to let in any goals against Juventus here, and the fans are ready, we're ready, and they start off kickoff here, and Alexander Lacazette, now on the right wing, cuts in. Not the greatest of signings this season, but he passes it over to Griezmann, who slots it in, because nothing happened in the first half, and that's straight off the kickoff in the second half here. Alexander Lacazette, he just plays in Griezmann, and what a finish, and what a turn by Griezmann. Alexander Lacazette not doing so well for us, but he does find a good assist here. Nothing happening in the first half, and we come out guns a-blazing in the second half. And speaking of guns a-blazing, David Alaba, our right back, picking it up off the defenders here, picking it up off Caceres here for Juventus, and for some reason it looks like he's playing striker for us, and Caceres does actually tackle him from behind, getting us a free kick and getting them a red card. Now Lacazette yet again is played through here, and he slots it into the top left corner, 65th minute with a finesse shot, left foot. I believe that is his weaker foot, but Alexander Lacazette coming up big in a season where he hasn't been doing so well for us. Obviously signing him in January, but he just comes up big in this game. Not sure if Danny Welbeck could have done that for us. Obviously he was Danny Welbeck's replacement, but he does come up big yet again, and I believe that's Morata who does not find the goal there. It was a clear-cut chance, but Czech coming up big, and Czech coming up yet again, a save from the corner, and now Marco Reus heads it on towards Alexander Lacazette. He finds Neymar on the left wing, and he tries to pass it over to Antoine Griezmann, who just doesn't have enough energy, and that should have been a goal in my opinion. Now Marco Reus is played through here, and he goes into the box and tries to find a ball, and he finds Alexander Lacazette. 3-0, 86th minute. Alexander Lacazette picking up 2 goals and an assist in this game, and he just comes up big in a season of doubt for him, in a season of not playing so well. Marco Reus finds Alexander Lacazette. 3-0 in the final, directly involved in all 3 goals for Arsenal here. Jack Wilshere now played in on goal and somehow doesn't finish. Buffon coming up with a good save there. Morata now on the ball, obviously linked to Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal in fact. Finds Paulo Dybala. The shot comes back out towards Alvaro Morata, who volleys it, and it goes in. 3-1 for Arsenal here. Obviously a consolation goal as it was scored in the final few minutes, but what a goal it was here for Alvaro Morata, and that secures the win for us. 3-1 Arsenal celebrating the treble here. That's our 3rd piece of silverware, and I don't think we won the Capital One Cup, but we did also win the Community Shield, so that's and the Invitational Cup, so we won 5 pieces of silverware here, and Neymar hoisting up the 5th trophy of the season, and obviously winning the treble for us, the League Cup, the League, and now the Champions League. And I believe we've won every single piece of silverware that we can get in the Arsenal career mode, besides the Europa League and the Capital One Cup. But I really don't give a shit about the Capital One Cup, because we've got every single trophy that we can get in this series. And yeah, we're just going through all of the tables and all of the competitions that we were in this season. We're showing you all the top scorers and all the top assisters: Premier League, FA Cup, Capital One Cup, Champions League. You can see it all here. And Marco Reus and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang combining for so many assists and so many top scoring charts here. 8 goals for Marco Reus in the Champions League. I think we got the most clean sheets for in the Premier League, and close to the most top scorer, or close to the most top scoring in the Premier League, and close to the most top scoring for, actually no, I think top scorer for assists in the Premier League. And we're just going through the squad report here. Feel free to pause at any point to see how your favorite players in the series have been going and have been growing, and their stats and everything throughout the season. And this is the end of the episode and the end of the series, so if you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.